Hello friends, in this video we will see the design procedure of MUP coupling. So this is the MUP coupling, this is input shaft, this is output shaft, this is key, this is one key, and this is MUP or sleeve. Now what are the dimensions? One is a diameter of shaft, then for sleeve diameter of sleeve and length of sleeve, and for key the width of key, height of key and length of key. So let us see the first diameter of shaft. So one is first step is diameter of shaft. Diameter of shaft. So you know how to find out the diameter of shaft. So uh, by using torsional shear stress formula. So we know that torsional formula T divided by IP is equal to tau divided by R is equal to G theta by L, and from that equation uh, in design of shaft we have seen tau is equal to 16T divided by pi d cube. So from this equation you can find out d, that is diameter of shaft. But for torque T you can use the formula of power. Power P is equal to 2 pi nt divided by 60. So in this equation the power is in watt and this torque is in Newton meter, and this n in rpm, number of revolutions in rpm. So and this tau is in Newton per mm square. So Newton per mm square, and in this equation T is in Newton mm. So find out T from this equation of power in Newton meter, convert into Newton mm, and then put here, and then find out diameter of shaft in mm. So this is the procedure to find out diameter of shaft. Now the second is calculate the dimensions of sleeve. Calculate the dimensions of sleeve. Calculate the dimensions of sleeve or MUP. Now for that empirical relations are there. So these empirical relations were developed by practicing engineers on the basis of their past experience. So capital D, that is the diameter of sleeve, is equal to 2D plus 13 mm, where D is a diameter of shaft. Then length of sleeve, that is capital L, is 3.5 times diameter of shaft. So these are the empirical relations to find out the diameter and length of sleeve. Now check whether the design of sleeve is safe or not. So third step is check for sleeve. Check for sleeve. So we know that input shaft transmit a torque uh, to sleeve. Then sleeve transmitted that same torque to output shaft. That means the torque transmitted by shaft, the same torque is transmitted by sleeve. So we can use the equation of torsional shear stress for this sleeve also. So we know that tau is equal to T divided by IP into R. From torsional formula, tau is equal to T divided by IP into R, where IP is a polar moment of inertia. Now for polar moment of inertia for this sleeve only, so sleeve having outer diameter capital D, inner diameter small d. So for hollow circular section, IP is equal to pi by 32 capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4. So this is IP, and R is capital D by 2. R is capital D by 2, and this is checking step. So this tau, if this tau is less than tau permissible, If this tau is less than tau permissible, then the design will safe. And if tau is greater than tau permissible, then the design will be unsafe. So this is the check for sleep. Now let us see the next step is dimensions of key. The next step, that is fourth step, is dimensions of key. Dimensions of key. So for square key, you know that for square key b is equal to h is equal to d by 4, and for rectangular key the dimensions are b is equal to d by 4 and h is equal to d by 6, and for both the keys L is equal to 1.5 times diameter of shaft, but in this case the length of key is the L by 2, so half of sleeve length. So this is length of key. Now when a square key is used and where rectangular key is used. So use square key having shaft diameters 20 mm, below 20 mm shaft diameters, and use rectangular key above 20 mm shaft diameters. And next step is check whether the design of key is safe or not. Fifth is check for key. Now for checking purpose, we know that the key is fails due to torsional shear stress and crushing shear stress. So shear stress tau is equal to 2T divided by dBl, and sigma c is equal to 4T divided by dHl. So by using these two equations, you can check the design of key. So this is the overall design procedure of muff coupling. So in the next video, we will see a problem based on design of muff coupling. So thank you very much.